It's very great. Barry has been at several of our events. I try to give him an introduction to say to you folks about what he is. So he's a founding member of the Proctor Storytelling Festival. His stories are always fascinating and interesting. We are quite glad that he comes back and shares a new story with us every year. And I hear this so many different stories coming today. So Gary, let me share with us.
Please, Mike.
So maybe if we can test this out by an announcement rather than my story at the beginning, that some of you may have heard already, but the Kootenays Storytelling Festival in Proctor will not be happening this year. Those of you who didn't know that, this is a formal announcement of that. So mainly because I won't be there and nobody came to take over that 30 days.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear.
Oh. So, is that okay for everybody?
Yeah.
So for my story, I really have to get you to use your imagination because I know this is going to be difficult, but I think everybody has a nice, fertile, sound, good imagination. But I am a caribou. Okay? You know, the deer family, antlers, hooves. Now you have to really stretch your imagination. I am a female caribou.
No, he's not.
I really am. I really need you to know that for this story. Because I'm going to tell you about my life and about the place I live and about my family and about these mountains here in the Kootenays. Because this is my home, just like it's yours. You may know some of my cousins, deer, elk, and moose. Well, we're similar in a lot of ways, but I'm also different from them. And I also, believe it or not, love winter. This is my favorite time of year. You're probably thinking, why would anybody like it? The sub-zero temperatures, 10 feet of snow up in the mountains. Why could anybody possibly like that? Well, I'm built for it. In fact, you probably have looked at the mountains around you. You've noticed there are places way up high where there are no trees. Have you ever seen that? Well, that's where I live, right up where the trees end, or if there are trees, they're very few and far between, and I live among those trees. And you're probably thinking, yeah, but the snow, it's at least 10 feet deep up there this time of year. Well, I'm built for that. My hooves, they spread out and almost like snowshoes, and they have these beautiful tufts of fur around them, and a little extra piece on the back called the dew claw, so that my hooves are almost like snowshoes. And I can walk around on that packed snow, perhaps not on the soft snow, but on the packed snow. And if it's icy, well, the edges of my hooves are sharp. They dig in, they catch on the ice, and I can walk wherever I want on the packed snow and on the ice. Oh, that reminds me of a story of a little second cousin of mine. I don't know if I should tell it to you. It's pretty sad, but it'll help you understand how I can get around on the snow up there. My little cousin, the white-tailed deer, and I heard this story from somebody who actually saw it. She was crossing a little frozen lake. It was up near 7 Mile Dam. And she had come to a patch of snow where the snow had blown away, the wind had blown the snow off the ice, and there was a patch of bare ice, maybe as big as this room. And instead of walking around the patch of ice in the snow, she tried to cross it. Well, her hooves aren't like mine. They're round on the edges. And she slipped out as soon as she got out onto the ice. And she couldn't get up. Try as she might, she was just spread eagled on the ice. She tried with the front, tried with the back, tried sideways, but she just kept slipping out and couldn't get up. I don't know how far away the eagle was when he saw her do that, but it wasn't long, and the eagle came closer and saw. that she was helpless. Of course, an eagle wouldn't attack a deer normally, but he saw what was going on, that she couldn't get up. And he started diving at her and hitting her with his claws and with his beak. And pretty soon there were 4 and then 5 eagles. This is the sad part. They killed her that day. They ate as much as they could before dark. That's just the way it is. It's okay to know that. It's the way it is out there. And it also illustrates how happy I am about my hooves, that I wouldn't get in a situation like that. Well, you're probably thinking now, way up there, middle of winter, there's nothing to eat. Well, that's another thing I love about winter. I don't need to eat anything green. Believe it or not, I don't have to eat my vegetables in the winter. You've probably seen that stuff. Some people call it old man's beard. It hangs from the trees way up there. Lichen. Well, that is all I eat. All winter. And there I am, 10 feet off the ground. Right up in the branches of those big old trees where the lichen is. So, I'm happy up there. That's everything I want is there. Sometimes the branches even fall, or an avalanche will knock a tree over, and I'll have lots of it, and I can stand in one spot and just eat my heart out. Well, I know you're skeptical. I've told you about my feet. I've told you about my food. You're probably thinking, cold. She can't survive up there. It's so open. There's no shelter. There's no place to hide. There's no place to get warm. I don't have to. I can stay out. I can go to sleep on a little frozen lake up there. You see these outer hairs on my coat? See how they're laying down? And they're tucked tight together? Well, every one of them is hollow, like a drinking straw. And they're really tight. The water even runs off my outer coat. And underneath them, there's another layer of fur, soft and crinkly and kinky. And that traps all the heat from my body. I could fall asleep in a snowstorm. And maybe I'll feel the weight of the snow, but I won't feel the cold of it, because I'm nice and warm under my overcoat. All I have to do is shake it off when I get up and go on my way. Maybe you're thinking, there's no place to hide. What about predators? What about the cougar and the bear and all the other animals with the big claws that like to come after me? Well, that's another beauty of winter. I'm alone up there. The cougar wouldn't think of coming up there. The bear's asleep anyway. Wolverine, maybe. But even if something does, like the cougar, if they do come up there, remember I told you how open it is and how far apart the trees are? Well, I can see them coming. All I have to do is go up higher and go out onto the snow where they can't follow me. It's my favorite place. Well, of course, winter doesn't last forever, so I do have to come down, especially once the snow starts softening up. And it's probably going to start doing that pretty soon up there. Well, and then I will make my way down, because it's going to be sinking and I won't be able to reach the lichen anymore. And by that time, it's time for me to come down anyway. So I do. I come down into the forest. But I've been noticing something lately. All the forest that I need to come into, a lot of the big old trees are gone. In fact, there are even places where the whole forest is gone. So my cousins, deer and elk, they love those big open spaces, but I don't like to feed in those. I need the deep forest. I need the forest with the big old trees. So I'm hoping that you'll leave some of those there for me. Well, when I do get down into the valley, it'll be almost spring. And by then you might see me down here. I'm up there right now. I mean, I came down here, of course, today to tell you the story. But I'm up there right now in the tops of the mountains. But by spring, I'll be down here, but you might not even recognize me. This beautiful coat of mine, it's going to be falling off in big, ugly patches dragging on the ground behind me. You might not even know whether I'm a male or a female. Because all of us, the boys and the girls, we all have antlers. You can't tell if you're a male or a female just by looking at me that way. Well, so the summer comes on too, of course. Late spring, early summer. You know what? I'm going to go back up there again this year. I'm going to go back up into the heights this summer because I'm pregnant. I'm going to go back up. I'm going to find a nice north-facing, cool slope, and there I'm going to have my calf. And we're going to stay up there for most of the summer. And it's going to be safe because the cougar doesn't want to come up there. He's going to be down here in the valley eating the deer and the house cats and all that. So we're going to be for a long time. But of course, by the end of the summer, I do have to come back down again. Some of my friends, some of my girlfriends, they're going to get together with the males again this fall, like I did last year. But I'm not going to do that again this year. I'm not going to have a baby again next year because I'll still have my calf with me, and he'll be drinking my milk still. So I'm not going to get together with the males. But you'll probably see me. You might even see me because we travel. We can travel great, long, amazing distances. I could even swim across Slocan Lake or Kootenay Lake if I wanted to, if I knew that there was something good to eat on the other side. And lots of us live up in these mountains around here, and up above Caslow, and up above Proctor and Harrop, and over in the Purcells, and even over into the Rockies. There used to be thousands and thousands and thousands of us here, but there are fewer and fewer all the time, every year. You probably noticed that animals are pretty smart, because by the fall, I'm going to start to notice, I'm going to know, something's going to tell me. I'm going to know already that it's time to go back up. The snow will be on the ground again late next fall, and I won't go up yet. I'll wait. I'll wait until something tells me. That's what I mean by how smart animals are. I'll go into the forest and I'll be scratching around in the snow looking for those green things that stay into the winter, like grouseberry and false box and kinnikinnick. But there will come a day when I'm scratching around and eating, and by the end of the day, I realize I'm still hungry. I worked too hard all day. I just didn't get enough food for the amount of work that I had to do. And by then, the snow up high is deep and getting packed down again. So it's a signal to me that that's when I should go back up again. And I will, and I love it up there. The only thing that bothers me up there, the only thing that is no good for me up there, and I don't want to offend you, but it's you. I love everything about being up there except you. Because once in a while, I've seen you come up there, usually with machines. Flying machines come up, and I see people leaning out and taking pictures. Once, somebody leaned out of the helicopter and shot a net over a friend of mine. It came flying out and covered her. We were out on a little frozen lake. They didn't kill her or take her away or anything, but they put a collar around her neck. And ever since then, it's been much easier for them to find us. I don't know why, but we could be hiding anywhere, and they always show up whenever they want to come and look at us from the air. And there are other machines that come up there too, sometimes just with one person on it, and they even chase us around sometimes. That really bugs me. And sometimes they come up with a whole bunch of people on one machine, and they get off the machine, and they get onto skis, and they slide down the mountain. So, I don't know. You know, there's actually only one thing that I would like to ask you. I think we should find a way that my grandchildren and your grandchildren can still live in these mountains together. I'm doing my best. I welcome you here. I think it's really up to you to help me and my grandchildren. Please don't take away all the big old trees. Take only the ones you need. And please don't chase us around up there on your snow machines. I think there is a way that your grandchildren and my grandchildren